I'll call you and ask Sean a question. First thing I saw was Mark. Mark, you have the floor.
Hey, Sean, talk to us a little bit about the feeling coming off the pitch after winning in Atlanta and what it meant for the team to break the winless streak. Thank you.
Yeah, it was obviously a big relief. I think in the first half we played extremely well. We created a lot of opportunities there to score and kind of limited Atlanta's opportunities. And it was great to get that 3 points. And then now it's on to the next one. It's another big game for the Eastern Conference standings, and we got to pull 3 points here at home. I think the fans deserve a win at home, and we got to give it to them.
Next, we'll go to Dan Florenstein.
Sean, what are the challenges that Cincinnati is going to give you on Saturday, unlike the last couple of times that you've played them, not counting, of course, the road match this year?
Yeah, they got a lot of quality up top. I think we see Vazquez is having a great year. He's scoring pretty much every game, and they got a guy in Acosta who could deliver the ball to him at any point and has great delivery on set pieces. With there's some big guys at the back with Miazga and Jeff Cameron. So I think we got to stay switched on all set pieces, and it'll be a fun one.
Next, we'll go to Ben Cork.
Hey, Sean, just also harkening back to that game last month against Cincinnati. Obviously, there were some red cards in that game, a lot of kind of physical confrontations. Are you guys expecting Cincinnati to have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder coming back in this game? And do you think your team is becoming somewhat experienced with those kind of chippy games this season?
Yeah, I think as a young group early on in the season, we kind of grew into all these games and have grown up throughout the year. I think this rough patch was definitely a learning point for us, but in order to truly learn from it, we have to continue to win these games. And I think playing against Cincinnati, who more or less kind of plays similar to the way we play and kind of just a defensive transition mindset, and I think it's going to be a combative one where we have to be switched to that next gear in order to win this game.
Next, we got Anthony Paradiso.
Hey, Sean, the defense did pretty well in the last game. You nearly had the shutout up until the end of the game. But, you gave up a goal at the end of the game. Do you guys, want to stay switched on a little bit more at the end of the games? Or, how do you view this game against Cincinnati? Are they going to make like a late push and you're going to have to stay switched on?
Yeah, after the game, a lot of us were disappointed in ourselves that we couldn't get the shutout there. I think that's a milestone we try to achieve every game, and we just couldn't achieve it in that moment. Looking back on the video, I could have stepped a little earlier to Araujo, or I could have kind of let Dylan step to Araujo, and if we just talked it out earlier, it would have been resolved. And I think we learned from that moment, and we're aiming to get the shutout this weekend against Cincinnati.
We have time for 2 more questions with Sean. First, we'll go to Daniel Urbane, and then if anybody has one.
Hey, Sean. Obviously, you've already talked about you guys playing Cincinnati already this season, but what did you take away from that first game going up against like Vazquez, Brenner, and Luciano Acosta?
Yeah, I wasn't playing in that game because I had the red card from Kansas City, but I got to kind of have an outside perspective, and I think they have a lot of dangerous players, but I don't think we threatened their back line enough in either half, especially when we were up a man. I think we could have kind of crossed the ball more dangerous, kind of turned their back line around. I think we kind of left them off the hook there a little easy, and I think if we kind of make forward runs and play behind, that we should be in pretty good shape to win the game.
And we'll finish off with Dan Francie.
Sean, just out of curiosity, obviously Brandon Vazquez is having a fantastic season this year. And I know the coaching staff has you guys ready with the film just to see what their tendencies are. But have you gone on the highlights on the league website to see what Brandon Vazquez has done differently, what changes he's made to his game to be more dynamic and to be more threatening towards goal?
No, not specifically, but I've watched some of Cincinnati's games this year, and I think we've all kind of, throughout the year, have seen him kind of excel. And I think game in, game out, usually the team's best player is their forward. So as the back line, we kind of have to step up our game and kind of be mentally and physically ready for that demand. So he's a good player, and hopefully we kind of shut him out and silence him this game.
Sean, we appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.